Alright guys, welcome back to Redstone for Dummies. Today I'm going to show you how to make a sorting system for Minecraft. Have you ever had a chest full of stuff, you don't know where your stuff is, you're always looking to find whatever you're looking for, you can't find it, it's just messy and you just wish you could have a way to have all your items sorted into the same type of items, stuff like this. So I'm gonna show you how to do that using only these items inside my hotbar over here. So you don't need to use chest and trap chest. I'm only gonna use these two because it will allow me to have chest right beside each other's just like this, because you cannot do that with normal chest. Always the same chest. You have to use both types of chest if you want to have them beside each other just like this. I hope that makes sense. It does. I hope it does. Alright, so here's how you're gonna want to do this. First, figure out how many items you're gonna want to sort. So let's say I'm gonna use 5 items just for today's build, because it's gonna be quite simple, just like this. And here's how you're gonna want to do this. First, you want to have a hopper facing the chest from behind them, just like this. So you want to have these hoppers like that. After this, just add the same thing behind these hoppers, just like this. That will allow you to have a wall over your chest just like this, on which you can actually place item frames to help you tell what's in the chest. So this would be a stone chest, by example. So yeah, this is only to allow you to have a block on top just like this. It's just prettier, if you ask me. Alright, after this, once you have your block right there on behind your chest and over the first hoppers, place other hoppers just like this facing the blocks. So they can't be facing the hopper like this. They have to be facing the wall just like this. This will make it so that the items will not be transferred automatically in the hopper beneath them, but they will be taken from the hopper that's here. So I'll do a quick example. Right now, if let's say I take a couple stone blocks just like this, let's say, and I put them here, even though the hopper is pointing towards this block, the hopper that's beneath, just right here, is taking them away from it, putting them inside here and then inside the chest right there. That is pretty straightforward. As if you would have the hopper facing downward just like this, it would still work the same way, but it's gonna act a bit differently and it will mess up our sorting system. Just trust me on this. They have to be facing that way or the other way, doesn't matter, but as long as they're not facing downward, this is what counts. Alright, after this, you're gonna want to have a redstone torch underneath these hoppers right here. So I'm gonna be let's say putting these back. So underneath the bottom row right here, you're gonna want to have redstone torches right here. So this will make it so that by default they will not be accepting items. So if I put this in here, because this hopper is turned off by this redstone torch, this hopper will not be retrieving items from this hopper. That means the items will stay in here. Now, using kind of a technique talked about in my previous video on the comparator, we're going to be placing a comparator behind all of these hoppers. So that is the second row of hoppers right here, and these comparator will be outputting a signal that is proportional to the amount of items inside the second row of hoppers right here. So again, if you don't remember how the comparator works, feel free to check out my video on them. I do have a link in the description below to go and check it out. It's pretty useful to know. Alright, so now, depending on how much items we put inside the hoppers, you're going to see that, hold on, let me get a few items real quickly I'm gonna take, let's say 2 stacks should be enough. So if I put one item, you see we have a signal that is 1 long in its strength. If I put a stack, we get a signal that is 3 long in strength. And if I put more, you get the point, the signal gets stronger and stronger. So this is what we're going to be using as our mechanic in this right here. Basically, you want to have redstone dust in front of all of these, and then you want the signal to actually be too long. So I need, hold on, having difficulties here. So 2 rows of blocks just like this, and then you add another row of redstone dust, and then a third one, but 1 block beneath, just like this, lower. After this, when you come down here, you're gonna want to have, so this is gonna be a bit tedious. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to undo what I did, but basically you want to have this. Whoa, hold on, this is a bug. All right, so you're gonna want to have this underneath all of these blocks of whatever you have here. All right, so let's just destroy that real quickly so it's easier to set up the repeaters, just like this. Now we can actually put these back because that is done. Put the redstone dust back on the ground right here, and now this is going to work like that. When you put items in here, if you have enough items, you're gonna get a signal that is gonna be strong enough to reach this part here. So this will happen when you reach 41 blocks. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe it's 41 blocks. So right now we're at about 35. So that is 40 blocks. And if I put one more in, this one will turn on, which will activate these repeaters, which will then power this block. This torch will go off, and then this will allow items to flow through, and then they will end up in the chest. So actually, I think the 41, just like this, is the limit. It's the 42nd, just like that. We'll activate it, and then it should have went through it. It is not. It's more. Is it? I can't tell. Let's try it like that. So it's now going down, and when they will have just enough items so that it stops. So 45. My bad. I am sorry. This is my bad. All right. So this right here is the mechanism we're going to use to have items flowing through our chests right there. Now, you're going to want to actually prevent these hoppers from getting items that are not in their respective types. I hope this makes sense. So we're going to use a type of item that we are 100% sure that will never be put in the system. So in my case, I'm going to use apples. So you put apples right here, and then, yeah, there we go. That's it. So as you put more, it's going to go down to 41, like I said earlier. All right, so now that it's done, we are able to have a signal that goes back and that allows the items to flow through the chest. Now we want to have a chest in which we're going to deposit everything we have. So let's put this chest about here. Let's put a double chest just for the sake of it, because there is never enough room. Then we have another chest or any other sorting mechanism you want to use that is going to be put right here as our overflow chest, if that makes sense. So now we have hoppers going from our overflow chest all the way to our deposit chest, like this. So as we put items in this chest, they will be moved this way. They will be sucked in by the hoppers right there, and depending on which items they are, they will be sucked in different hoppers, and then they will be sorted into chests. At this point, if there is an item that is not part of these chests, it's going to keep going, and then it will end up in that chest over here. So let's do a quick example. Let's set up these chests real quick and see how this is going to work. So let's say we do this with granite, diorite, andesite, and maybe dirt, and we're gonna have grass blocks as well. So put some apples right here, put the blocks in here. They're gonna go through. They will stop at 41, just like the one we have over here. So let's hold on and wait, see if it works. it does. That's great. And then you just keep going until you reach that point. Now this one as well should be stopping at 41. Just let's wait and see just to make sure. It does. That's great. Now let's put in some diorite. Then you put your apples, or again, these can be any types of items you want as long as you're sure that they will never end up in the system. Otherwise, they will be causing a clog, which will break everything. If you really want to, you can actually put items that have a custom name. That way, even if you put the same type of items, they will not be stacked on top of them because they will have a custom name, but that is totally up to you. So, alright, now we have a sorting system that should be working fine. So let's just put our filters, well, our images on top just to have everything being super duper cool, looking good. So I do, which one was it? This one I think was andesite, diorite, and then granite. That's it. Okay. So my bad on this one. This is not supposed to be here. That one, and I do believe that this is a mistake as well. No, it's not. That's good. So now the only thing we do not have is dirt. So this means as the items go through over here, they will all be sucked up by these hoppers, but the dirt block will be keeping on its way to this chest right here. So this is kind of our overflow, if that makes sense. So let's do a quick example. I do have a couple of stone blocks, grass, dirt, and all this over here. Let's put all of these in here. We're gonna wait a little bit. I'll cut, and then when this is all passed through, then we'll see and check out if it worked. Actually, I'm just gonna fast forward it while I'm talking. This is gonna be a lot less tedious. Alright, so at this point it is done. All the items have been passed through. Now let's cross our fingers and hope that they've been sorted into these chests, and this should technically only have dirt blocks in it. Let's cross our fingers. This should have stone. It does. Grass, andesite, diorite, and then granite. This over here should have our overflow, so dirt wasn't filtered out. That means it kept going. And this could be your trash can or something. You could have a dispenser, dispense everything you don't want into lava or something. That is up to you. But this is gonna be the mechanism for sorting items in vanilla Minecraft, which I think is pretty great. It is quite compact, even though quite expensive because you do need a ton of iron ingots to craft these hoppers. But it is really, really useful. If you really wanted to, you could even have a floor here. You could have this chest on your top floor by removing these and actually having these one bit higher like that. And this could be in your house, just like this. This is your floor, and in your basement, you go down the staircase. You see all your chests are all organized properly without even needing your attention. This is going to be totally autonomous. It will be done without you having to do anything, which is amazing if you ask me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that mechanism to sort your items. If you did, please like the video, and I think this will be the end. Again, I hope you enjoyed that, and let's roll the end credits. And again, thanks for watching. So that will do it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, how about subscribe to my channel to see more videos. You can also go and like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter so you guys can get tweets when new videos coming up. I really want to thank every one of you guys for watching this and the other videos that I do. This could not be possible without you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you want to click on these links, they're all in the description below the video. So how about you do that right now and support me so I can make more videos for you guys. So again, thanks for watching. Have a good day.